জ্বালালো থালা পেটাও পড়বে যা করো কিট নিয়ে উত্তর চাও 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 টেস্ট যাতে আরো বেশি হয় আওয়াজ তুলে কাকাকে বোঝাও দিয়ে জ্বালালো थाली बजालो पर पीपी किट्स और भी मांगते जाओ 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 टेस्ट ताकि और ज्यादा हो आवाज उठाओ और चाचा को समझाओ.
Hi guys, hi Bob and hi Bobby. Thank you so much
Hello.
for joining
Hi,
us.
Rukmini.
And we're really happy that you guys have joined this session at Forward Leap. So thanks again and welcome.
Our
And-
pleasure to.
Thank you. So as you know, we were discussing previously also that currently there is too much of information all around us, be it on the mainstream media, be it on the amazing school of WhatsApp, be it on any other social platform. All of us are getting a lot of information about a lot of things right now. And thanks to the lockdown, everybody's following it as well. Initially we had all an excuse of our own lives, so we were not so much engrossed in it. But now I feel everybody seems to be wanting to know everything that's going on. Taking my own example, also it becomes so difficult when you're discussing these things with your own friends and family. You get a lot of backlash. It's not easily to even debate. Forget about putting your foot down at an opinion. It's very difficult to even debate these days with anybody. You find a lot of issues. You find a lot of even your father, for example, in the family, who always has been giving you information. When you come out and you talk about these things in a very different manner, it becomes very difficult. So I wanted to understand with you both, on the both levels. There are external factors, there are internal factors. Parenting also being one of the internal factors, schooling, teaching, and externally, obviously, you have a lot of authorities, sitting right there. So do you guys think the freedom of expression is real in our democratic nation? How do you feel it, being, such artists who are talking about so many social issues, agenda, making that out, from your social platform? Do you really feel that freedom of expression is still alive?
Yeah, I mean, people are. It's still there. People are free to express their opinions, but are they, safe after doing that, or is it risk-free? I guess no, because after you express your opinion, if it's against the popular notion, or it's dissent, there would be an army of trolls to have an aggressive reaction on your opinion, and it might take a toll on your mental health, and it can even affect you physically if things get worse. So yeah, it's free, but it's not, I mean, it's not completely safe. Or
Yeah, it actually nowadays the freedom of a ban on freedom of expression won't be so overt. Even if it's there, I mean, it will be curtailed to some extent, and we feel that it will always come at a price.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's being made sure that people think about 1,000 times before expressing their views, because we see a lot of content creators and journalists, especially they are women. I mean, they are targeted, called names, given rape threats and whatnot. I mean, being a male, at least we are still safer than them, because the kind of languages they use, the trolls use, we have seen them, and it has made us feel so bad about it, right? And it, even though we are subjected to a lot of hatred, but it's much worse for the women out there, who dare to speak up. So I guess freedom of expression comes at a price, yes.
But you think that this also has to do a lot with how your upbringing is, because we would want to know from you guys. You got into it, so how was it from your parents? Was as you said, you're scared, they're scared for you. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. Parents are generally scared also. It's not always that they don't want you to talk about these things because they are conservative. There is the other side of them being scared of for your life, like you said, right? So do you think it has to do a lot with many people who speak out because of a different way of parenting, a support from your community, from the schooling that you've gone through? Has that been for you guys also?
Yes, I mean that has influenced us a lot, our upbringing, because my mother is a teacher, and she herself has spoken out about things that are needed to be spoken out, like even to students, right? Like for example, the religious polarization that is happening all around the country right now. So we don't see a lot of, I mean, at least we haven't seen a lot of teachers, addressing these issues to their students. I don't know why. Probably they probably think that this is not the time. They should be, focusing on on only the things that are in the syllabus or stuff like that. But since our mother has been outspoken about these issues, and we discuss about it among ourselves, and my brother, our elder brother, he also used to speak up against everything that they faced in college by the authorities. If there was some injustice, and they used to speak up, and that had kind of influenced us to speak up always. But about being scared, yes, I mean, my mother is also scared.
I mean, she's I mean, whenever we are making some political cartoons, we'll find her standing behind us, and she'll be like, again. So, and we'll be like, can't help it. Like,
yeah, and we can't actually blame her either, because if you see that,
you open the news and you see every now and then that some dissenter is being branded as a terrorist. Someone might be someone as qualified as Anant Eltumde, or the poets who are getting arrested just for dissenting, who don't have any history of violence or giving even any speeches that that are suggestive of violence.
And at the same time, people who are on record threatening with violence, they are roaming scot-free. And if we see that how actively the state has been witch hunting political activists even during this pandemic, with all the draconian laws that are in place right now, you can't really blame your parents for being scared. I mean, it scares us as well at some point of time, but what we feel is that there is guilt too, right? And when there is so much injustice happening around you, and you're staying silent about it, guilt can kill us too. And I guess we would rather speak up.